you.
I'm Blair Malstravich here at Theatre Projects Manitoba, and I'm going to be talking about a chance for you to see some highly successful Fringe shows coming up. I'm joined right now by Fraz. Let's talk about your show. What can people see?
Well, the real question, Blair, is what can't they see? My show tackles what I say around the Fringe when I'm hand-billing around the Fringe is that if you like or dislike technology, the future, social media, or getting old, this is the show for you. If you like or dislike any of those things, there's something for everyone.
Wow, that sounds like that will appeal to everyone out there that would possibly be interested in anything.
Yeah.
That will like this show.
Well, I think that most people use some form of social media by now. So it's a pretty, I mean, there's only so much you can fit in an hour-long comedy. Well, you know, and there's only so much like real cynicism you can bite down on while you're trying to keep it a comedy as well. Yeah, if you use social media at all, that's kind of the crux of the whole piece. So.
Now, obviously, you're no stranger to the stage, but you're all by yourself up here, right?
It's true, yeah.
So what's that like? What's that experience like?
Well, it's funny you should ask because I'm a very collaborative artist. I have very kind of extensive improv background, and obviously that's usually done with other people. So writing and performing a show by yourself is just as daunting as people think it is. Luckily, I've had some great help and great support along the way, but it's you know, sometimes I'm my own worst enemy because it's hard to stay motivated when I don't have other people to bounce ideas off of or get ideas from or whatever. So, but you know, I think I'm doing okay.
People of Earth, my name is Fraz.
So we just saw a little glimpse and I was laughing like 5 times already. So,
this guy.
Right? You're like, God, I'm gifted. But, you know, why do you think it's important for this form of artwork to get out into the community and for people to see this kind of performing?
Well, you know, well, first of all, it's just an amazing opportunity for fringe artists like Sydney and I to get a chance to do these shows not at the Fringe with the help of an amazing theater company supporting us and putting these shows on, which has been the case. We feel very lucky. But what was your question?
See, now we have to go back in time.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Well, I'm good at that. I have experience.
You have experience. Why is this so great for a community to come out and see these?
At the end of the day, if we take people's you know, thoughts off their everyday and more, you know, to the content of the show, which is what I try to do, and everyone laughs and has a good time and maybe thinks and feels things along the way, then if they leave with a smile on their face and that in their back pocket, then I guess we've done our job.
So I thought I'd hit my quota for strange, fantastical storybook experiences so far this year, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, so like this poem thing. When Coach gave me the first one, I was like, okay, weird, but now it's happened a couple of times, and they're coming straight to me.
Explain what people are going to see when they come to see your show.
Explain what they're going to see. Okay, they're going to see a story about a woman named Charlie, who's, you know, 23, kind of like me, you know, based off of that, who's kind of having a rough time and wants to get away. At the same time, they're going to see a little girl named Annie, who's like 8, and she's just like the epitome of happiness and like wholeness kind of thing, and she's kind of going through this fantastical journey, and then we see this old man named Coach Axe telling Annie a bedtime story, and they kind of exist in different timelines, past, present, and future. As well, you're going to see a creature dancing around kind of thing, which kind of parallels one of the characters. So we got dance, we got storytelling, we got a little bit of comedy.
These tiny pink slips of paper with cursive handwriting sprinkled in glitter. It's like I got a fairy writing me love notes.
It's been amazing. I mean, it started in Orlando, and then I did it at the Winnipeg Fringe and the Vancouver Fringe. I mean, and then just doing it every time, you just learn more about it, right? And you learn more about yourself by doing it too. And then with Ardith and Rhea here at Theatre Projects, they've given us so much support that it can really grow, and kind of given us the time that it needs to grow too, which is just kind of, I don't know, it's just a really humbling, amazing experience to be able to write your own work. I wrote it with my friend Elsa Reeser-Taylor, and being able to kind of see where it goes and to see the extent where it can go. Yeah, it's just been totally amazing.
Now, you know, we've all seen many different types of theater with different ensembles. The thing is, and I asked this of everyone else, how does it feel to be out here by yourself?
Oh, it's terrifying. Oh, it's it's so scary. Yeah, no, I mean, I said that I would never do a one-woman show in my whole life. I did like my first 5 minutes of stand-up, I think like 2 years ago, and I was like, that was horrible, I'm never doing that again. And then I got into the Orlando Fringe, and nobody would do one of our like collaborative 2-person shows with me that I have like kind of 2 that I have in my back pocket, or that we have in our back pocket. So it was like, okay, well, I want to do this and I want the opportunity, so that's kind of why it happened. And then it's a great learning experience, right? So.
And I think the other villagers feel this way too.